Hello, yes, happy Saturday. Welcome to Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Aiken, and it's a pleasure to be with you wherever you are in the world. Brought to you by Crafters Companion, of course. It's another great Saturday, another an hour and a half of great new crafting for you. There's so many different shows, new schedules galore. A brilliant day of crafting here on Crafters TV. And of course, I'm going to be joined all day by the wonderful Debbie Robinson.
Good afternoon, back in the house. Whoop, whoop. Wow, Goat's so excited. I'm glad I'm back in the house.
Absolutely.
Can I just tell you? I'm really excited about today because there's a bit of a buzz in the studio. Okay, a bit of a buzz in the studio. You're too slow in me here. You're too slow in me here. Literally, we have got a great, brand new today launch coming up on Craft House later on. But we're going to give you a little sneaky peek. Early bird catches the worm, George. Yes, it really does. Can I just tell you, or the bee in this case, as our lovely producer Georgine has just said, because it absolutely is. We have got the most beautiful, I think I'm going to have to say this, bold statement, but possibly the Dreamies finest collection that they've done to date. I adore this. Yeah. Big at the moment, on brand at the moment, very on trend is the bees. And the collection that they brought us, oh my God, wait till you see it. I'm going to show you beautiful bunting. Look at that. I mean, I'm not laying any credit to this. This is the fabulous Hayley and Carol's work there. Just take a look at that beautiful bunting. But that's not all, folks. Oh, no, 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 no. We have got, oh God, I adore this. And this is one, this is one that Tracy, our lovely Tracy, has flown to that website and got hers because this is just stunning. Take a look at this. It's just gorgeous. Look at it. Everything that you need is in this collection as well, George. Yep. And the papers are on the show. There's also other features. I just think it's lovely. Break it down, just perhaps use one of them, and then you've got multiples. Hang it all together, and you've got your Great Barn sign, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. But that's not all, folks. Got more for you. Oh, gonna have to show you this one. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because I absolutely love it. And I'm not kidding. What Hayley has pulled out of the bag with this is just absolutely fantastic. These are utterly stunning. Literally the most amazing MDF projects that you can get. Can I show you one more? Oh, I tell you what. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it, Georgina. I'm going to save that one. Can you see it?
It's all there.
We'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save it for a minute. But honestly, what a day it's going to be. Early bird catches the worm. Absolutely it does. If there's things that you see right now that you like and you're tuning in right now, either on Facebook or on YouTube, literally, you all know what happens to Dreamies products when they come here and they bring us their beautiful products. They fly. So all I'm going to say, if there's something that's caught your eye, shop right now and then tune in for the shows later on for any crafty inspiration you got. And there's a lot of things on that show later on, isn't there, George?
There's loads coming up. And like Debbie says, Dreamies, it always sells out. I can guarantee you. I've done a lot of Dreamies. They sell out every single time. That's good for you tonight in Craft House, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. Pacific time. The wonderful Carol and that are going to be joining us via Zoom. They're not going to be in the studio today. They're going to join us via Zoom a little bit later on. And at 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. over on the East Coast, 7 a.m. Pacific time, it's a masterclass all about storage. Now, we've got some great deals for you on storage. If you joined myself and Craig last night for launch day, we're showing these again today. They're a brilliant bag, those brilliant totes, showing you those a little bit later on. The Craft of Floral, don't forget as well, online, you've got a chance to get yourself 20% off extra all spring cleaning until Monday off selected craft storage, all online. Head to the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu, shop the show, and you'll see what's available in that brilliant 20% off selected crafting storage. Don't forget as well, get involved in the show. Comment below on YouTube and Facebook. Loads of you excited about Dreamies, as always. Loads of you saying good morning wherever you are. Kathy, good morning from Missouri. Sarah's in from Australia. Hello to you. Sam saying hello from Darlington. Christine, hello from New York. Felicia from Ohio. Suzanne from Leicester. Barbara from Indiana. Loads of you getting excited. Loads of you loving this great, brilliant collection from Dreamies. Christine said it on Facebook. Oh my gosh, look at those samples on the table next to Debbie. Wow. Moira, place my order so I can sit back, relax, and enjoy demos. And Sherry just saying, your shirt blends perfectly with that bee collection, Debbie. It really does. You blend it with the flowers.
Oh, yeah, That complements it, yeah.
Absolutely. And the wonderful Linda Armstead on YouTube, I like the new travel bag. Well, we'll tell you more about that in the next hour and a half. It's Play Your Crafts Right. Every Saturday morning, we kick our Saturdays off with a chance, with some fun, a little bit of laughter, and some crafting. Play Your Crafts Right. Myself and Debbie are going to be going head-to-head very, very shortly. I won last week, Debbie, didn't I? And who knows, I may win again today. If we win, I'll be playing for Team Facebook, Debbie's going to be playing for YouTube, and whoever wins 5 lucky viewers on either Facebook or YouTube, £10, $10 vouchers to spend on Crafters Companion goodies. So wherever you're watching, maybe on Facebook, maybe on YouTube, and whoever wins, you will win those vouchers if you are selected. The only way to get involved is by commenting below on YouTube and Facebook, and you got the chance to win those amazing £10, $10 vouchers. And listen, promise you will get them. There's no messing about. There's a chance that you could be winning right now just by commenting below. Let's get started on what is a brilliant day here on Crafters TV. Like we said, the masterclass coming up for you at 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Pacific time, East Coast USA, 7 a.m. Pacific time, with myself and Debbie. We're talking about storage. Now, we're talking about this, the brand new craft storage case. It launched yesterday with myself and Craig, and already it is choosing to be a popular sell, because when we talk about storage or crafting, we talk about things that go on the desktop, things that can go in the car, things that are going to stay in one fixed position. Well, this is perfect for you guys who are travelling from your house to your holiday home, like our experts who travel around the country. This is going to be perfect. But listen, it doesn't necessarily to be used just for crafting. When you see inside, you'll see how much storage there really is. Now, you can see here the size of this bag here when it is all pushed out there. That is what you get when it's all concertinaed up. But actually, you can see some great size and some great thickness on there. Great zips as well. Strong handles. We like a good handle. That's where you know. That's where you know you're getting old, isn't it, Debbie?
Yep.
And you have a good handle. They are sewn in there. Now, we've not even opened it up already, and we're starting off with the zips and the pouches, because you've got this first little pouch here today. You open that up, and that pouch goes all the way down there, nice and deep. Perfect, loads of room in there just for storage. Now, when you open up the zips, now we were joking about this last night, but actually zips that go all the way around to the bottom means that when you open your bag, it's going to open nice and flat for you, which is going to give you that nice little leverage. Now, before I've even started, if I pull this out, you can see here, you've got the metal hook with that rubber caption there at the end, which means you can hang it onto whatever you wish there today. And that's going to hang for you nice and high there. So if you are traveling from room to room, hotel to hotel, maybe you're traveling from your house to your holiday home, this is going to be perfect wherever you are going. Then you've got it inside. Now, the first little pouch here that you see has got that clear, see-through-esque, all white clean, which means you can see everything in there. Once you open that zip, Debbie said this earlier, she went, I didn't realise how deep and how big these pockets are. They are huge, comfortable to put all sorts in there. We just got a few little powders in there, but you can see how much is going to go into that. That's just one of the storage elements. You look at the next two here, these are identical in size. Again, perfect for your junior plates in there, nice and deep, nice and wide. Again, with a couple of inches of storage. Again, the tapes, pads, whatever you want. You've got two of those. If you want to put inks in there, you can wipe clean those every single time. And you can see there, in there, no problem at all, are the finger daubers, all stored in there, and a couple of bottles of glue. There is room for more storage into that. Then at the bottom here, you've got this wonderful little hangy little bit. However, it comes with a zip at the bottom, which means you can just unzip that and you are on your way. Maybe you want to, I was saying this last night, maybe you like doing your colouring, maybe you're an artist, like maybe you like doing watercolours and pencils and drawings on your journeys. You go to your little campsite or wherever you're going with all your crafting supplies, you're going for a little walk, you put some pencils in there, pop that into your little rucksack, and you are away for the day. Again, that zip on there, which means you can put everything inside that you can possibly need. But again, maybe you make it as a family travel bag. There's everything in there, snacks, colouring ins, pencils, whatever you need, plus a first aid kit, that can go all in there. One little bit of extra storage, which I forgot to mention as well, is when this is hung up, if you spin this round just here, you've got these elastic straps just there for you. Perfect for your zips, perfect for your dye brushes, whatever you want to put inside there, they're going to go in there nice and easy and simple as so. There, this is back in there. Again, nice and easy, nice and storage. And literally, by folding it all back up, one little zip all the way round, you're going to get that into that little bag there, and it all matches. It's yours to take away $29.99, $34.95. Remember, you can inspire platinum price, $23.99, $27.96, matching all those wonderful items that we've got, this wonderful floral pattern. Now, half the stock has gone in the floral. Now, if you were to say Debbie Robinson and a bag, this, for me, is a Debbie Robinson bag.
Oh my God, I love this print, and I'll tell you why. I swear I would love a dress in this print. Might have to have a word with Leanne and see if we can sort something out, because it's just right up my street. But absolutely, George has covered the crafting aspect. When I saw this, I mean, not only is it a great bag, great carry bag, with those reinforced sandals and the reinforced zips, but for me, it made, because as you know, George, I spend a lot of my life on the road, in one house or one flat or back home, I'll back up, back down, and that's what my life is like. So I need a good storage, and when I saw this I thought, oh my God, this is perfect for me, for my toiletries and makeup. So in my bag, that's exactly what I've got. Now I'm not going to show you everything, well, I'm going to show you how I filled mine up so you can see it, but I've got like my things like face masks, eye packs, a comb in there, and I could got a ton of more space. I love the idea. This is nothing. Producer Jordina just, I didn't realise how much makeup you got. This is nothing, actually. I've got another bag at home, but I thought I'd just pack it up with me essentials, because that's what it's all about when you're on the road. Just take your essentials. But the lovely thing is, it's the solidness. It's where everything is. It's that see-throughness. What was that word you used? A see-throughness. Was that a good word you used? You think you use the see-throughness as a word, and I thought that were a really good word to describe it. Transparent, obviously, is the right word. But again, all this, there's still loads of room in here for makeup and lipsticks and things like that. Oh my God, I'm literally showing you everything that I've got in here. However, do you know what I've got in my little bag, George? What's the one thing that drives you mad? When you're out and about?
People.
People?
Yeah.
That's a bit harsh. Can't fit people in there. A little bit harsh. Wires, do you know?
Oh, yeah, cables, yeah.
Cables. I've got one for me watch, well, I've got a spare one for my iPad, one for me, my phone, but they drive me mad. Not anymore, because I've got them all tucked away in my little bag, and I adore this print, I'm not going to lie. But everything, and that zip comes off as well, so I can, if I just want to just take that little element with me out, unzip it, don't have to take all this. But the lovely thing is, this is what I adore. I absolutely adore this bag. And when I saw this print, I was like, I've got to have the print. The animal print, the leopard print, the good old cheetah print. Yeah. Because it's definitely me. It's definitely me. But again, I mean, the colour as well is just absolutely fabulous. But it means that you can just tuck everything in, zip it all up to the top. And I do love the idea that it all opens up for you. But it does mean it's a great little portable, for me, an essential case that I'm going to carry around with everywhere. As you know, I usually pop it into, I've been storing it in, do you know the Gemini midi bag? Yeah. That's how I've been storing. And my Gemini mini bag, I've been storing my cables in. Don't have to worry anymore because it's all in one place, one bag. I just pick that up now, chuck it back at car, and I've still got all this space in here, George, because I forgot to fill my front pocket bit up with. But again, it's just all this space. Look at the, what's the word?
Room.
Not spacious. Is it capacious? Is that the word that Leanne uses? Yeah. I just think she made that up. I think that's a Leanne word. But how beautiful is this beautiful bag? Stylish, very stylish. You wouldn't believe what I got in there because you just think, oh, that's a really nice little pretty handbag. Yeah. But it is a very usable bag and one that I am so glad we've got in our little library of storage pots now.
And like we were saying last night, you know, Craig was on talking about his, you know, how he uses his bag for his medical supplies, and we were talking about that dignity that it'll give you back, you know, carrying your things around in a nice, hygienic way. You don't know what's in the bag. You don't know what's in the bag. So maybe you want to put baby supplies, maybe you want to put medical things in there. You've got so many options. And you know what as well? It's a great size. I've got a little wash bag that I take with me, perfect for a man's regime, you know, and I'm not saying that men have more products, but, you know, toothbrush, dental floss, toothpaste, mouthwash, you know, the basics that I have. You know, I'm not like, you know, I got face masks and stuff, but something bigger, more sufficient and great size. And a lot of people going, oh, I wish it was in a more of a neutral colour or more of a masculine colour, maybe a black or something, and we've passed that feedback on to the team. So don't worry, guys. I know a lot of you are asking for that. We have passed that on, so do not worry. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get something which in a brilliant neutral colour. However, the floral print has got a little family. Hello, say hello to the family. Here they are for you.
Big family.
A big family. We're starting off first of all with the Deluxe tote case. Again, a perfect carry case. Again, you've got the reinforced handles. You get it. You know what you're going to expect now when you see storage from Crafter's Companion. £27.99, $31.96. It's got these great cushion handles. Now, if you are going from your craft classes to home, what great little way you're going to go into your little craft classes, be the talk of all your friends, the envy of them all. You're going to have that comfort in the handle because it's cushioned. It's not going to dig into your fingers. Now, around the outside, you've got 7 different pockets, which you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll point out the items that you see in this bag. You don't get these in. You just get the bag. You just get the bag itself. But you've got your plates in there. You've also, on the front there, got that incredibly huge pocket as well, which comes with the zip, which means you can put whatever you wish in there. Inks, dies, stamps, whatever you need in there. Then if we look inside here, I mean, we filled it with just some random little bits. However, if I take these out for you, you can see how much you've got in storage-wise here, and allowing you to be more organised than ever before. And something that I touched on last night is that actually these little compartments are Velcro. So, if you want to take these all out, and we found out last night, this bag will take a Gemini Junior inside it. Once you've taken everything out here, maybe you want to put your Gemini Junior in there, out of the way. You can put your Gemini Junior in there when everything is moved away. It's a perfect, strong bag, and it's going to support the weight of the Gemini Junior. Power cable in there, your favourite dies, you're going to be able to store that. $27.99, $31.96, a great little collection. Now, you also, as well, got here, let me just put all the foams in cylinders back there for you. You've also, as well, got the desktop tote as well. Perfect for your desktop. Of course it is. Now, if you want to keep things organised on your desktop and with that wonderful Crafter's Companion floral print, you can get this as well. We've obviously just filled it with some daubers and some inks so you can just see how much room is in there. However, it's going to be nice and sturdy. Pouches all the way round. Perfect to keep you nice and organised. Again, this is perfect for your taller items in there. You can put scissors, and then you've got this little case here at the front. Maybe you want to put something in there you just don't want to lose. Maybe you are taking this into your craft classes. Put your house keys in there. You know exactly where they are. Then when you look inside in the main compartment, all this room in there, plus as well, you've got pouches galore at the sides there, so it means you can stand things up nice and tall. Maybe your brushes, maybe you want to put your spritzers in there, whatever you wish. There is so many options. £11.96, $15.96, a saving of 20%. Last but not least, you've got the wonderful carry case as well. This is a brilliant, brilliant bag, which I know the lovely Debbie has one as well. And
actually, George,
yeah.
they're at home. One's on my craft table, and the other one is down in my old craft room that's full of things as well that I haven't quite sorted out yet. Do you know, do you know the other one, the desktop one, I use for Safi?
Yeah.
For my granddaughter, sorry. I've put all the pens and, do you know, little things. It's a little nice one for her on my daughter's kitchen table because it gets a bit messy when Saf gets all the bits and bobs out. So we put everything in there, and she's got her own little compartment that sits on her kitchen table. Nanan calls it the craft table when we sit down there together. But it's that they're a great storage system, and they've all got their own place, their own things. That one, for me, I love this one. There's a lot of things you can get in this bag.
Absolutely. The desktop tote, I mean, I've seen some people's bags. They are absolutely rammed to the rafters. Let's take a closer look at what you get inside here. You've got these 3 pouches across the front. Now, remember, this is everything in there. It's just in packaging to show you what you can get in there. But once you've taken it out, you're going to get so much in there. Then you've got the main compartments. Now, if we show you the main compartment there, you've got it here with that wonderful compartment plus 2 see-through pouches at the back. So if you want to put whatever you want in there. And if we flip it round, well, I mean, again, you've got storage for pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pens worth of storage at the back. And you've also got 2 bigger compartments to put things in. Again, with that Velcro option, if you want to store maybe some of your A4 cardstock in there. £19.99, $15.96. Remember, 20% saving your Club Inspire Platinum price, £15.99, $12.77. Loads of great offers for you on storage. Now remember, we've got our masterclass later on today, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and you've got a chance of getting some great deals and bargains. Loads of you getting in touch today saying, Jan on Facebook, I told myself I didn't need more storage bags. I ended up getting 2. Christy on YouTube, I just bought the leopard print bag and I put one on my wish list, so when I have more money I can get the other one. Kathy on Facebook, the bag will be good for children's toys, colouring books, activities.
Oh.
Use the hook to attach the headset on the headrest of the front seat. They can get their own items during a car trip to keep them busy. Again, perfect ideas. And Susan Rushton on Facebook, I absolutely love the bag and the cheetah print is lovely. And loads of you buying both bags because you just know that you need them. You do indeed. Right, talking of bags, and maybe you may win yourself some goodies right now, because it is Play Crafts, right? It is time for myself and Debbie to play Say What You See. Yes, indeed. It is time for Say What You See. Now, if you don't know what we do, every Saturday morning or afternoon, we kick our day off with a chance to win you some incredible goodies. Debbie Robinson is playing for Team YouTube. I am playing for Team Facebook. If you're wondering which team you are on, well, if you're watching us on YouTube, you're on Team YouTube. If you're watching us on Facebook, you're on Team Facebook. Whoever wins over these next 2 rounds means that 5 lucky viewers from either YouTube, if Debbie wins, or Facebook, if I win, will win themselves £10 or $10 worth of vouchers, which you can put to this brand new collection of storage bags. It is Say What You See. Okay. So, the chance to win, all you got to do is comment below, by the way. That's how you get the chance to win it. Just say hello to us. Tell us what you're doing. Put your answers in. Maybe if you know the answers. It is time for a competition. 5 questions, 2 rounds. How are you feeling?
Positive.
Good.
I always say what I see, probably a little bit. Well, I'm going to behave myself because the last time I played this, I don't want to repeat of it. So, and I was with Ben the last time I played Say What You See. I share too much sometimes, and I just say what you see. Do you know the catchphrase when you see it on? And he always shouts that out to him, doesn't he? Yeah. That's a big UK programme. I don't know if your American stateside friends have catchphrase. It's really funny, and you do blurt out the first thing that you see. Yeah. Sometimes you don't realise what you're actually saying. So I'm going to behave myself, George.
I don't believe you.
And I'm going for YouTube this week. I just snatched it away from you on that very last one. It was a tiebreaker, wasn't it, that you snatched it away from me with the mathematic question that we still haven't managed to pin Adam down with yet. But I'll rephrase that. Have a little word with him.
Saying what you need to say, what you see.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm going for YouTube today. I'm feeling really positive, so let's go.
Well, it's all about fairy tales.
Oh.
It's National Fairy Story Day. You know, obviously that well-known, renowned holiday, you celebrate fairy tales. How you feeling about fairy stories?
I'm still feeling upbeat and positive,
Good.
George.
Well, here we go then. Number 1, let's see what it is. Say what you see. Let's have a look. Here it comes.
Oh, right. I need to come closer. I can't see that.
Okay.
I am so sorry, but the eyes are playing up again.
What a day. Hang on a minute.
What's that first picture?
So it's a fairy tale.
Oh, is it a fairy tale?
Yeah.
Huh? I was thinking the hills have eyes.
That's
not a fairy tale.
That well-known children's story. The hills have eyes. Right, settle down, kids. Time for a good night's sleep.
This is really hard. Are we doing them one by one and then revealing, or are we doing...
One by one, right.
Oh, my God. Can I just have a fairy tale? God, give me strength. Are you struggling, George? Am I not the only one? I'm going to have to ask... I'm going to... Everyone knows it. Are you sure, George? Everyone knows the fairy tale. Oh, I ain't got a clue.
Right. Oh. Have you got an answer?
No, I have not.
Right, I'm only asking.
somebody else put the hills have eyes. You see, that's what I thought.
I know.
Hills, eyes, the hills have eyes. It's depending on your take of a fairy tale, is what I'm going to say. Depending on your take of a fairy tale, George.
I've put that well-known fairy tale, Mountain Eyes. I don't know. There's a mountain and there's eyes. I've seen what I've seen. I've said mountain eyes.
Well, I've got nothing. I'm so sorry. Because the eyes, I'm trying to think of something that's got an eyes.
Okay.
Because that's really beautiful.
Hang on.
That's a
Is
lovely,
it-
beautiful
right,
picture.
I just seen one of the. Is it Beauty and the Beast?
What?
That's abstract. Beauty and the Beast. That's not Beauty and the right.
Where's that, a beast? Where is that? Right, George, my gorgeous George of the joystick, you told me this was easy this week. Can I just have a moment, George? Can I just have a moment? That was a beautiful picture, but the eyes, a beast. Who got that? Did anybody get that on YouTube and
Lorna
Facebook?
on Facebook got that.
Who got that?
Lorna on Facebook.
Well, Laura, all I'm going to say is you have the same way of thinking as our gorgeous George of the joystick, because I don't think anybody else knew what that was.
Right.
Oh, my God.
They say it every time. They always, it gets easy after this one. It gets easy after the first one. Right, here we go.
Go then.
Next one. Okay.
Sorry.
Got it.
I'm going to have to go on that. What's that first thing?
That's, I'm not telling you. But the thing
Well,
is, right, I don't know what the name of the story is. I've said what I've seen. Is it say what I see there?
If it's saying what you see...
I don't know what the story is.
Is this a fairy tale?
I don't know what the fairy tale is.
No, because I'm thinking, mind you, suppose it's part of a fairy, because it's
Yeah.
a fairy tale character. I think I'm quite fairly confident with this one.
I've put Gingerbread Man.
So have I.
But I don't know what the fairy tale is.
Gingerbread Man. Well, Gingerbread Man is in Shrek.
Yeah.
Um,
It is a fairy tale.
he's in something else, Gingerbread Man. Oh, he's in one of them stories. Do you remember the Jack
Brothers
and
Grimm.
Jill and all those kind? Yeah, those kind of stories.
Grimm, yeah.
I remember seeing a picture of a gingerbread man up front of a storybook when I was little.
Well, I'm going for
I got it
Gingerbread Man.
anyway.
The answer is...
I hope it's right.
The Gingerbread
Yay!
Man. You see. Point each. It's an actual folk tale, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh.
There we are, very good.
George, you're forgiven. You're forgiven, gorgeous George.
That's number, so it's 1-1 as it stands. Number 3, here we go. Here we go. What is number 3?
Oh, Lord, hang on a minute.
Don't.
Oh, I love this. I love this one. Yeah, that's really good. I like this. I like this game now, gorgeous George.
Not me, other George. Right, so a few moments on this. Remember, it is say what you see. So, all you got to do is say what you see. There it is for you. Loads to get in touch too. Remember, it's 1-1 as it stands. Whoever wins, win their viewers on either YouTube or Facebook. £10, $10 worth of vouchers. Right, so we have got there. What have you got, Debbie?
I have got Little Red Riding Hood.
I've got Little Red Riding Hood as well.
Yay!
Of course it was.
Gotta
Little
be,
Arrow,
gotta
the
be.
red
Yay!
and the Riding Hood as well. Of course you would. Right, 2-2 as it stands. So,
And how many have we got in this one?
2 more to go for this round. So,
Okay, in a good position, George.
we are
I'm
in a good
happy.
position. Right, number 4. Here we go.
Right, hang on a minute. I need to come a bit close. Oh! Oh! It's just because I couldn't work out who that was at first.
Lovely. Right.
I don't know if I spelt that last bit wrong, but you forgive me.
So, say what you see. So, of course, is that who I think it is? Is it
Jack
De Niro? Jack De Niro.
Jack De
Nicholson.
Niro.
I made it work. Jack Nicholson, baked beans, A stalk. Debbie, what have you got?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
I've got Jack and the Beanstalk as well. Of course, it's Jack and the Beanstalk. Right, 3-all as it stands. One more for this first round. Here we go.
I feel like I'm in a better place this week. Adam, literally possibly one of the hardest games we've ever played last week. George,
you need to Charlotte,
do
that.
Yeah, we need to have
Charlotte.
George. Was it Charlotte?
Yeah, I did all that.
Well, I didn't know that. Was it Charlotte?
Charlotte. Not forgiving her. Right then, last one for round one. Here we go. Right, I'm going to look at this now.
I know, I feel like really... Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, George, that first one. Carissa Wood on Facebook. Finally, an episode that I can figure out.
I know.
I can't figure your name out, but you can figure that out. Right, last one for this round. It's 3-all as it stands. 3 to me, 3 Debbie. Obviously, that wonderful man there is fast asleep.
Yeah.
And then we've got some makeup.
Well, actually, from here, it looked like a screwdriver, so that's why I had to go a little bit close up. But then I worked out it's Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Of course it is.
Yay.
So, as it stands, it's 4-all.
Oh, George has must have had in absolutely ages.
I know this is going to be a tough one. Who is going to win this wonderful round? We've got another round to figure out. Winnerbeth on YouTube. Someone needs to get George a kitchen towel. I know, Winnerbeth. I was trying to be really subtle. I was cleaning it with my arm. Shh, don't tell anybody, all right? Mum will kill me for this shirt. Loads of you get in touch. Remember, another round to go. Who will win, myself or Debbie Robinson? It's only time will tell. Right, we've got loads more to get through in Playcraft. Right, under an hour left already. Where's the time going? We'll see you back here very, very shortly.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafter's Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Yes, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Playing Crafts Right. It's, of course, it's Saturday. My name's George Akey, joined by Debbie Robinson. We're going to be with you here all day and wrapping up our day a little bit later on at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's the Craft House. Loads of you excited about this wonderful collection from Dreamies, as always. Crafty Andrew on YouTube. I'm so excited to see what Debbie will do with the Dreamies collection. So much great stuff from Dreamies. Now, if you're brand new to the Dreamies range, I mean, what a day to join us. It's always good and it always sells out. So, guys, if you're wanting to get Dreamies, if you're watching us now, get ahead of the game. Get those in your baskets as well. The brilliant Home Sweet Hive layering MDF kit. Now, they're always going to come like this, okay? So what you'll see, they're going to come as MDF kits in this wonderful kind of, well, flat pack kit. Think of IKEA crafting. This is what Dreamies do, but it means it's cheaper for you. You're getting everything here with the wonderful MDF kit. Haley will tell you more about this later on tonight when she joins us via Zoom. Everything there is in the sheet. You pop it all out and you get all the instructions to put it together. Once you put it together, well, that's when the fun really starts and you can start decorating these however you wish. It's here, £9.99, $14.49, and you're also going to get your Club Inspire discount on this. This is the Home Sweet Hive layering MDF kit. You're going to get your Club Inspire Platinum price on that, 20% off at £7.99, $11.59. It's a great collection and a great deal. They've also, I mean, today they're launching this as well, the Be Happy layering. It is another great collection which you can do so much with it. Again, this is what it's going to come looking like. It's going to come looking in this brilliant MDF flat pack. So you can see it there, that's what it looks like. But this is where the fun really gets started, is when you can start making whatever you wish. And I mean, Debbie, you've made some amazing things with these, haven't you? Some great examples.
Beautiful. I'm not taking credit to this one, though, because this one is what the lovely Haley has sent through us. But look at this. Outstanding. Absolutely beautiful. From the papers in the background, absolutely stunning. We'll talk about those papers in a bit. We've got some texture in there. We've got some sizer in there. We've got all sorts. And those gorgeous bees as well. This really is a fabulous place. A Be Happy. I just love the idea of that. It's just absolutely incredible. And that one looks like it's been enamelled, you know, with the heat embossing powder. I mean, come on, there's so much things you can do with MDF, from painting it with your gessos to throw in heat embossing powder on and heat setting it, and we'll perhaps do that later on tonight, and I'll show you how to do that technique. But how gorgeous is this? These are home decor pieces. These are happy, gorgeous, beautiful pieces, all themed around that fabulous bee, and I adore them. I absolutely adore them. So that's our take on, well, I'm saying our take, that's Ailey's take on one of them. But the samples that she sent us, George, I just think are absolutely beautiful. They really are. They really gorgeous.
Are stunning pieces of kit. And when they come in that plain MDF, when they get, you know, that way what they look like, they're just incredible. Next up, we've got the wonderful Honeypot. Now, I mean, this is just incredible. That is what you're seeing there, the 3DFM Honeypot kit. Now, that doesn't look quite 3D because when it's put together at £10.99, $15.99, look at that price that you're paying, and when we show you what you're getting with that MDF kit, it is a beautiful collection which you are absolutely going to love. Remember as well, you're getting your Club Inspire price. When you look at that price on the Club Inspire at 20% off, and you see what you get for your money and what you can make with it, is just incredible. Debbie's got one here, which Dreamies have sent us, and I mean, Debbie's fallen in love with it.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't the only one that fell in love with this. Tracy, straight on that phone line. She was straight on. You saw her. She was running around like an headless chicken this morning trying to get all these things before they sold out. Look at this. So I'm going to show you how beautiful this is. This is absolutely gorgeous, but this is a very usable. I'm just going to lift it off. I mean, come on. I can't say no more than this. This is absolutely incredible. Beautiful designs. The papers are available as well. But think of all the things that you may already own in your collection. So we're talking about the beautiful papers that the Dreamies have got, but we've not long since launched our own bee collection. That's going to work absolutely beautifully. What about taking your foam flowers, your flower forming foam, and putting that on there as well? Honestly, this is just absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping to get a demonstration with this later on tonight as well at 7 p.m. when we do the launch show with our lovely Hayley at Craft House. Sorry, not launch show. But again, just everything about this, and it's a lot easier to put together than you actually think. So again, absolutely beautiful and a very usable, and it's the most amazing honey pot. I mean, what are you going to put in yours? Is it something that you're going to sit in your craft room and you're going to fill it with craft things? Is it a gift that you're going to give to someone? Absolutely. I mean, I love Dreamies. I just love Hayley and Carol and Jimmy, what they bring to us all the time. And this is just outstanding. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just gorgeous, George. I can't say no more than that. It doesn't look, to me, sometimes I think MDF can be quite frightening for people because when it's all flat packed, it doesn't give you the same expression. It's when you see them brought to life. And it's your creativity. You're going to put your stamp on what it is. Obviously, you can take lovely inspiration from our lovely Hayley here, but it's what you want to do with it. And again, I just love it. And that's what I love about MDF kits. Don't be frightened of them. They're a lot easier than they look as well. And if you've been a big fan of the Dreamies, you'll know because Hayley was only here the other week. Was it last week? The week before?
Week before. When
she was here and putting those together. And she did them stripped back from beginning to end. Literally beautiful projects that you can work with when you've got the right tools, and that's what these beautiful kits are. They're the right tools to get yourself creating with.
Absolutely. Talking of kits, now this is I've not seen something like this before from Dreamies. It's the Nature's Embellishment Kit. Perfect to add onto your cards. Maybe you want to add something onto your card to give it a little bit of je ne sais quoi. It's the embellishment stash. So, for example, you can take the tulips out of there and put them onto a card like so, giving them that wonderful collection, wonderful idea. You get so many different things. £14.99, $21.74. This is what you're getting. So you can be able to make some little 3D models if you wish. But adding these onto your cards, you've got the wonderful bees, you've got everything there, which means you're going to be able to make some incredible things. The tulips, whatever you wish, are going to be yours there for a great price today at £14.99, $21.74. Some other great collections as well are this wonderful bunting that you see here. It's the Bee Bunting Collection, £8.99. $13.49. What a great collection this is, and you can see it there. It is solid, it is incredible. There is just so much fun to be had with this. £8.99, $13.49. I mean, Debbie, you've got yours there as well, haven't you?
And you can make these as big as you want, as small as you want, you know, whatever it is that I just love bunting. I love bunting anyway. I've always loved doing it in card making, but to have it actually in MDF pieces for me is really quite fabulous. And I absolutely love these embellishments on here that you'll see in that embellishment kit, those beautiful florals, the papers. We've got the papers on the show as well. So you can make them as small as you want or as big as you want, and with any colour theme that you want to use as well. So this one is done with that gorgeous Honeypot collection as well, that beautiful bee collection papers, but everything that you need to get creative. I just absolutely adore this. I feel like Hayley's not going to get this back because I absolutely love it. It's just beautiful, such a gorgeous collection, and again, you can get creative. You know, you get your hands dirty, get creative. What is it that you're going to put up on yours? We've just given you some ideas. Get that kit home and then get creating. And I know that there's a lot of the Dreamies, we're calling them the Dreamy Catchers, aren't they, on Facebook? And I know that there's a lot of inspiration out there for you. What I love about the fact that Hayley, Carol and Jimmy bring to us is something a little bit unique, something a little bit different. And that's what I love. As a crafter, I like to do things that are not run-of-the-mill normal things, and that's what they do so beautifully with their MDF projects. Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely.
I know you're going to love these.
Really incredible. This is what you're getting within that bee bunting collection. So you can see there, you're getting the flags, you're getting little bits of the wings, the hives, that bit of honey dripping down. When you add that with your embellishment collection, £8.99, $13.49, £7.99 Club Inspire, $10.79. What a great collection, and you can have so much fun. You've also got the Hive sign kit. This is just brilliant, the Hive sign kit. That is what you're getting. I mean, even if you don't want the bumblebees, maybe you want weddings, maybe you want to put places you've been, maybe you've done a lot of travelling and you want to make it into a travel sign of places that you've been with your loved one. £12.99, $18.99. That Club Inspire price is incredible. Again, if you like the papers, they are on the show, but this is a brilliant collection. Everything there to get you started. Debbie, you've got yours there. Wow.
Oh, do you know? Be still, my beating heart. This was, honestly, Tracy's just a mouth was dropped to the floor when it came out, and she saw it and she was like, oh my God, I've got to have this one. So I know that Tracy's been on that website already and probably depleted a lot of this. But again, just look how gorgeous it is. And whether you use one element of it or you use all of it, I just think, again, this is one of those kits that you can split up, maybe use 2 or 3 or all of it. It's entirely up to you. Use your twines and all your things like that into it. But I'm just going to do an element of it because that's just the way I'm going to roll with this. There's lots of other lovely things, though, that are on the website as well. There's a lovely little texture book. I'll talk about that later, little texture book on there. The papers are fabulous. Can I tell you something else that is really, really lovely that I think is on the website? I don't know if we've mentioned it or touched on it on the show. But do you know, to store your things, we've got some wallets on there from the Dreamies.
Nice.
So there's some 8x8 wallets that house their papers in absolutely beautiful. So nice little storage. So these will be on the show later on tonight, but I just wanted to give you a little touch on those. The papers are in there, and look, even bigger ones from your A4 size, George. Everything kept into one place. So if you are shopping the show and having a little look what's on there, can I just give a little nod to those as well, because they're absolutely fabulous. Absolutely incredible.
We'll show you everything that we've got coming up for you. Loads of love coming in for these. Christy on Facebook, I love the sign one and the Honeypot one the most. Lisa, I love bees. Pammy, Honeypot is so cute. Again, there's so much love for it. The Dreamies always have such lovely and unique pieces. Carissa, Suzanne, also stunning big bee fans in my house. Linda, good morning. Had to order the Dreamies, loving the bees. Had to get them all before they sold out. Again, so much love for this collection. Debbie's going to demonstrate something for us now because, I mean, they aren't hard to achieve, that wonderful collection. What you've seen behind us is not hard to achieve, is it, Debbie?
Not at all, not at all. And you can have a play, whether you paint them, whether it is you use the papers, whether you use other elements that you have in your collection, like flowers and things like that. You've got all the accessories that come with this, and it does come in all the parts. You just simply pop them out. They come in like a sheet that you just simply pop out, and it's very easy to detach them. If you know any of the quality that the guys do at Dreamies, the quality is sensational. I also love the smell. I'm not going to lie, I've got a thing about MDF smell, just beautiful. But I love the idea that you've got this to create your own bonsai, which I just think is fabulous. I did a secret garden gig with them. You know my beloved Buxys that I love. They did a secret garden gig. This would have been perfect because she had it like little signs to where you needed to go.
Yeah.
This would have been brilliant for that. And I just love the idea of having this, whether you have it in your craft room, whether you gift it, whether you sell to make and things like that. I just love the whole idea of it. So I'm just going to work on one piece, George, and I'm going to surprise you. I'm not going to use any paints or anything,
right.
Because I'm just going to talk about these papers because they are beautiful. Double-sided 8x8 papers with the most beautiful designs. You've got spotty on one side, you've got bees on the other. You've got stripes on one side. You've got the Honeypot collection on the other side, which again is going to really work well with all of this collection. So I'm just going to try and split these up, George, because there is a lot of papers that you get in here. Beautiful florals on one side. What do we have on the other side of this one? Oh, the honeycomb. Gorgeous again in itself, really beautiful. I'm looking at this because I got so excited when I saw these papers last night. I literally were like, oh my God, they're gorgeous. Watercolour effect on one, lovely florals on the other. Again, absolutely beautiful. And housed in those gorgeous pieces as well, those lovely wallets that I know you're going to show later on, George.
Yes.
So I'm just going to use some of the paper, and literally all I've done is taken one sheet and I've torn, and when I say torn, I literally have torn it into pieces, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it up, and then I'm going to cut out the design, poke out the holes, but I want to get it on there and slap it on. So I'm going to slap it on. Look at that technical term we use in crafting.
Slap it on.
Slap it on.
Lather it on there.
Yeah, and there's a couple of ways that you can do with attaching it. I'm going to use our tacky glue. I'm just going to give it a little shake though, because it's been stood for a while. And tacky glue is our water-based product, and the reason I'm giving it in the shake is because sometimes when it's been stood for a while, you might notice when you open it, it's got like a runny texture before the glue comes out. That's because the water's separated from that PVA glue. So just give it a nice little shake when it comes to there. You can also use spray. Do you know your stick and spray? Oh, wait a minute, stick and stay.
Yeah.
Get that bit right. Stick and stay, which you can squirt on to the back and then just pop that on, let it go tacky. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. I'm going to use glue though, just for the time being. And I'm going to just, in Debbie's layman terms, slap it on.
Slap it on.
Slap it on. Literally. And I've had, oh, do you know, I always do, I get a little bit heavy-handed with my glue, and I push it, and then I end up closing the nozzle without realising I've closed it. But I'm just going to give that a little spread. But I am going to rub it out, another technical term, give it a rub over to spread that glue around, and getting all to those nooks and crannies. Just look at you. Don't you like getting messy, George?
I'm listening to what you're saying is what I'm listening
Oh, right. Well, yeah, just giving it a little rub with your finger. That's all you need to do. A little finger rub, spread out that glue, and then ready now, when it gets all tacky, to, actually, let me just grab myself a little wipe. Yeah, a little wipe. Yeah, producer George in it. Maybe should have used a spatula. I could have done, George, but you know what I'm like.
Fun.
You know what I'm like. I like to give it a little rub with my finger. Now I'm just going to decide which side I'm going to put this on. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to go that side. Give it a little adhere. And don't worry about, you know, if you wanted to, again, have a little play. Get your inks out and maybe do a little bit of an inky technique. I'll do that afterwards, because I'm just going to slap it on. And again, I'm just going to pop that down. I'm going to just sear. I'm just going to adhere that bit on though, just because I've gone over. So I'm going to pop that on. And then give it a little rub. Don't forget the glue dries clear as well, so don't worry about that if you've got a little bit over. And I'm going to do the same on the other side, George.
Yeah. Easy as this.
It's so easy, yeah. As easy peasy as this. And once you've got that down, and again, like I said, I'm just going to make sure I've got my little ends. You're probably thinking, wow, that lovely design's just all but disappeared. However, it's going to be fine, George, because what I'm going to do in a moment is get rid of that excess paper. So again, give it a nice little spread out and just take that around, get all rid of that off your fingers. And then I'm just going to literally now grab my craft knife. Now, there's a couple of things. You can use craft knives, you can use scissors to get rid of all that.
Yeah.
In fact, shall we do that with scissors rather than craft knife? Because I know what I'm like, George, with a craft knife. But I will come in for my craft knife in these little areas here with this lovely distressed. So I'm just going to take that. Another little tool that I have and I carry everywhere with me is a nail file, for obvious reasons, with my nails. But it just gives it a nice little finish as well around the edge if you wanted to do that. But I'm just, first of all, getting rid of all the excess paper. I'll just give that a little trim, because I'm not going to worry about this because I've got my little nail file. And I'm just going to give it literally a little rub around the edge. And I do honestly adore what the Dreamies bring to us all the time. It's just absolutely beautiful, George. I adore their work. I just think, you know, it's really fabulous. I just wonder where you've gone then, George.
I'm just stretching my legs.
I did wonder. I'm thinking, I've looked down and I'm like, where's George gone?
Yeah.
Because you're so tall.
I am.
You literally are the tallest person I think I know. In fact, are you the tallest presenter here?
I don't like to brag, but I am the tallest presenter here.
I thought you was. Yeah, I thought you was. You're taller than Ben, aren't you?
Everyone's taller than Ben. Been away for 3 years. Where is he?
Do you know, it feels like he's had a holiday. And the thing is, my holiday starts tomorrow. So when he comes back, I'm off.
Where
so
you going?
I'm not going to see him. I'm not going to see him for a while.
Where are you going?
Right, so I'm having some time off. I'm just having a week off. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with my grandkids and my youngest daughter, see my mum, do a couple of things with my mum and my sister, my nieces and everyone, and try and get a visit in with my dad as well, because I've not seen him for a while and I want to go and see him. And I'm also going to Bristol. I'm going to Bristol for a couple of days to go and see my eldest daughter, with her living at the other side of the country. And she's going further afield soon.
Why was she going?
Yeah, they're on about moving to Brighton. Ooh. I mean, I love Brighton. I love Bristol. I'm not going to lie. Bristol's like my second home. It has been, because she's been there since she was 18 and she's 30 this year.
Is she?
So, yes, she's 30 later on in the year. So, yeah, so I'm going to Bristol for a couple of days as well. But, yeah, she's moving to Brighton, and I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love Brighton too. Now, I've got all that all sanded off, and like I said, you're going to let your glue dry, but I'm just going to give it a little touch up round the edges as well, George. Now, we're debating, do I use ink? And which ink do I use? Do I use a water reactive ink? We've got so many different inks, and I did like the fact that the Honeypot kind of matched. So I'm just going to give it a little touch up round the edges, George.
You know, with our beautiful collection,
yes,
did we have a honeycomb stencil?
Oh, well, we did. However, I did say I'd mention it.
Yeah.
Little Book of Textures by the Dreamies. Can I just show you these? I've got a bit of time, haven't I? You've got your wood bark. You've got your lovely abstract design there. You've got some clouds, and then to make your clouds as well. So that's a really useful one to have. You can see there. Then you've got the lovely brick. Honeycomb. It's almost like they thought of it. You've got this other kind of style of brick, yeah, like a cobble bricks. Then you've got, again, geometric. Thank you very much, Producer Georgia. Fabulous one. Bubbles. Oh, loves a good bubble. A lovely star, kind of a star feature. And then this beautiful, now again, Producer Georgina. Circulars, they're like a circular, but...
Geometric shapes.
Thank you. We'll go with that one as well. Thank you, George. Yeah.
Right.
So you're going to be able to take these, and they've got the lovely, where they've got this lovely clip where you can just take them off. So if I just open that up, and then take that off, and then you've got that to use, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, George. So thank you for reminding me.
Through them.
Texture paste, yeah, I have got some texture
Ross
paste.
said that on Facebook, bit of texture paste.
Yeah, bit of texture paste, or some of your inks. Actually, do you know what? Texture paste would look amazing on these. They really, really would. I'm going to go in with me water reactive as well. Let's go a little bit over the water reactive. I think I've got a mucky brush.
Well,
I know. But isn't it lovely to be able to add that little bit of texture and that little bit of extra design on top of your papers? I just love the whole idea of it. And I'm just picking up little areas. And that's the lovely thing. And that's why I love these stencils. I think they've really nailed it, this one. The Little Book of Textures, I think, is just a fabulous addition.
And they're not big.
Yeah, exactly that, George. And we're just going to put this together. We're just going to literally take it across. I'm going to have that little one going down there as well. Very easy to wipe clean as well,
yeah.
So you're not in any fear of anything, but I'm just going to use little areas. I mean, come on, look how it's already making that pop, isn't it? Literally making it pop.
Pop and shine.
Oh, what?
Pop and shine.
You're all right there, George.
I've been here a while, mate. Don't know what day it is anymore.
I never know what day it is. I'm not kidding.
Saturday.
Do you do? Well, of course I know it's a Saturday. But do you ever look at I have to look at the watch every morning. I'm not gonna lie. I look at my watch every single morning to see what day it is, and then look which bed I'm in. As in, which bed I'm in the house, in the flat, at home. Not whose bed. Which bed is what I was saying there. Get myself out of trouble. But yeah, I have to, and then, it takes a while to come round as well. I don't know about you, George, but it always takes me a while to come round in the morning too.
Oh, I'm like the Energizer Bunny me in the morning.
Are you?
Yeah, go for my runs in the morning.
You move and what?
I go for my runs in the morning.
I thought you said you move and grunt. I was like, what?
Well, that's
you go for a run in the morning?
Yeah, did you not know it's me?
No, I didn't, No, I didn't realise you did that, George. Have you been running around here?
Yeah.
What's that yeah for?
No, I'm just winding you up. I don't go for a run.
You little devil!
Only for the ice cream van.
I fell for that.
Only for the ice cream van. So, when that comes, I go, fuck that. Yeah, when they put me, when I'm lucky and I get to stay in the hotel, don't you worry, I'm in that gym every day. vending machines and all sorts in there.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, I love it when I get to stay at an hotel because there's a swimming pool or anything like that.
Yeah.
Go for a little swim. Not in the morning, I'm not going to lie. Usually have to come round a little bit before I get in the swimming pool. But yeah. All I'm doing, George, is now I'm just giving it a little de-stress around the edges.
Oh.
And it's just literally taking that Honeypot, which I just thought worked really beautifully with those papers.
So how, because people are asking, so the distressing in the wood, how would you just cut it with a knife and that comes straight out?
Yeah, that's what I'm just going to do now. So I'm going to take my craft knife and I'm going to go in and I'm going to remove those pieces, like so. Literally, just take the little slithers out. So you've got that to follow. So you need your, and it's the straight edge one. So I've got the straight edge one, and I'm just going to, there would be no way, physically impossible for me to get my scissors up there. So it's just a little way of doing it to create your, to create that. Just realised I've got it loose, so let me just tighten that back up. There we go. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the other end as well, George. Great question. Whoever asked that, yes, absolutely. That's what how you would create those distressed edges back in. Of course, if you're just using paint, you don't have to worry about that because it will take care of itself just by covering over the paint. And then I've got my little distressed edges back in there, so you can see I've got those, and it just gives it that little extra bit of texture. Now, what I'm going to do now is get my holes. So I'm going to go with my poker tool, and I'm going to do it from back to front, and then so I know where I am. There we go. And then just give that little... And that's ready then for your twine and things like that to go through. Now, I do normally carry some around with me. You know, I've changed my craft bag, George. I've gone from that great big one that we had, that you had on the show earlier. Yeah. And I've gone to a totally Tiffany one. Just because it's a little bit easier to... I was actually getting a little bit carried away with my craft bag. I don't know. It was ridiculous. And it was getting to a stage where... I needed muscles of steel to get that thing in and out of the car, up and down the stairs. So I've just made life a bit easy for myself. Now, I've got my first part done. I'm going to let that dry off a little bit because what I'm going to concentrate now on is all the other bits. Don't forget you've got all these textures that you can be using with other things, but I've got my little bees, I've got little big, I've got some honeycomb pieces, I've got the big wings. Big wings. Big wings and little wings. Aren't they super cute? Adorable. I just adore them. You're missing your little wings there. Absolutely beautiful. You've also got as well all of these. Nice. Now, I've already taken mine. I say me. I made Tracy work this morning. Did you notice, George?
You didn't work?
I had her poking bits out for me, so she would, because you know what I'm like. Not that I'm lazy, but I was doing other things as well. So she poked out the Honeypot for me, and I'm just going to bring that in because we're going to decorate now with all these pieces. Now, again, using other textures, I'm going to bring in some gilding wax. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Because this is the fun thing, and because MDF is one of those great mediums that you can literally go straight over the top with. So I'm going to go in, and I'm not going to worry about, you know, like we tell you, build it up and things like that. I'm not going to worry about any of that whatsoever. So I'm just going to just slap that on and give it that again.
Slap your gilding wax on.
Slap your gilding wax on and give it a little bit of a texture to it as well. So I'm just going to pop that all the way around. You could use applicators, you know, your finger applicators and things like that. But I just wanted to give it a little bit of a nice sheen to it as well. And again, you could do that around the edges of your sign too. So you could, you could do the edges around there as well to give it a nice feature. I'm just going to do all of those, George, just for a second.
Lovely.
Have we had any comments coming in about
Well, do you know what? People just saying that they've ordered the little book of textures early this morning from Julie on YouTube. She said, "I've ordered a little book of textures." Jeffrey on Facebook, I love the look. Sherry said, "You like your morning energy, George?" What can I say? I'm like a tornado. Again, and a lot of people agree with your hands. You've got to get your hands dirty.
Got to get your hands dirty with it. We've got to get your hands dirty with Dreamies. Of course you have. That's how it's meant to be, George. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same with me honeycomb as well. I'm going to give a nice little... Beg
your pardon. Lenny saying that bee is so cute as well. It is cute. Bertie the bee.
Bertie the bee. Oh, you've got a name, haven't you?
There's a football club which has got a bee as a mascot.
Yeah.
I want to say Watford.
You want to say what? Watford?
No, I think they might be a moose.
No.
Somebody has a bee as a football club mascot in the UK.
Well, I know in Manchester,
Wickham.
bees quite a big,
Yes,
a big
the
thing,
bee.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, in Manchester it is. It's actually the real meaning of my, well, I'm saying the real meaning, the Hebrew meaning of my name.
What,
a bee?
bee?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Deborah, yeah. Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, bit interesting information for you there, George. I'm just going to grab a wipe just for a second because I need to clean up my little old fingers there. So let's just pop. Oops.
I thought Wickham Wanderers club mascot was a bee. There is a football club in the UK with a bee as a mascot.
Yeah, somebody will be able to tell us.
Somebody tell us. Just remind us, Jennifer's asking on Facebook, what colour is that wax?
This is the antique I'm using on mine. So
gold.
there's lots. We've got 4 different golds and a silver.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's available on the website, so I would just say have a little look. There's silver, king gold, empire gold, renaissance gold, and antique gold. So they're the 5 colours that come in the Pebeo, and it's just honestly, you just simply apply it over straight over MDF. The same with things like Jamie's just been on with all the pastes, hasn't he, with the creative expressions.
Yeah.
You could use those as well. So I'm just going to let this dry a little bit more though, because I can see my glue's not quite dry before I start sticking that on. So can I just have a couple of minutes,
Yeah,
George,
I'll
just to let
go
that
through
dry
these
before I start
papers.
adding all these little pieces on?
Lenny, you're a genius, Brentford. Brentford have got a bee as a mascot. Guys, loads of great stuff. We'll start off. Do you want to? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm confusing everybody. I'm taking control. I'm sorry. It's the who said it? It's the Everyday Sentiment collection here. 2 embellishment set. Again, so much within it. Live, love, happy. So many different things. And spin it round. You've got the thank yous, friends. That is a great collection. £7.99, $11.59. Adding that on top of your cards is going to look great as always. Then we've got some great paper pads from Dreamies. Again, starting off here with this brilliant red collection. I love this. This is just beautiful. The graceful garnet 8x8 paper pad. 48 sheets in this great paper pad. 120 GSM, should I say, not 128. 120 GSM with 8 different designs. Double-sided for you. That is the wonderful graceful garnet. Then you've got a spoonful of honey, helps the honey go down. Again, a great little collection with all different flowers, the watercolours. I know Debbie adores these papers because they are just brilliant as always. It's what you'd expect from Dreamies. There they are. That's the wonderful spoonful of honey. Spring breeze makes me feel fine. Here, what are you laughing at, Debbie? I'm a beautiful singer. 120 GSM with spring breeze. Again, it does feel a bit springy today, doesn't it, in the air?
Yeah, absolutely.
It does. £8.99, $13.49 each for these pads. Again, which one are you going to pick? Do you know what? You might as well go for all 3. I think you should. Again, another great collection. Now, Debbie touched on this ever so briefly. Oh, you want a little booklet? The little book of textures. A little book of textures in my life. This is what you're going to get in the little book of textures. You're going to have to make it yourself as well. There you are with all different textures, with a little ring. And you know what's perfect? Fits in your little pocket. Imagine that in your little storage bag. Travelling on the go. That's it. Gone. Not seeing that again. £9.99, $14.49. Debbie, can you remind us what textures you're getting inside there? If that's
Absolutely,
possible?
I can. Let me just pop that back on there. Just make sure you give them a clean once you have used them, because Debbie just hasn't cleaned that one. But they come with a ring binder clip. You've got your lovely little, and you could be decorating that, so you could use this, and you could hang this on, do you know, your craft walls and things like that. Do you know, your little display units and things like that. Very handy to have. So you could decorate that one up, but then you've got the textures. So we'll start with that first texture. Let's go back in there, where you've got that lovely geometric circles. So again, the geometric circles on that one. You've got those lovely stars on the other. Let me bring that back in again so I can see it. Try and keep your hands there, Debbie. Everybody loves a good bubble. Bubbles. We've got that lovely geometric, triangles that create that lovely shape. I mean, I love that. I'm looking at a Zantangle pic. Straight away, I could see my eyes going to a Zantangle then. Lovely bricks you've got there. The honeycomb, of course. You've got your more traditional looking bricks. I'm going to try and go back that way. Debbie, stop moving across. You've got the lovely clouds. The clouds is fabulous because the clouds has got all those clouds, but then it's got this edging to create more fluffy clouds. Do you know the fluffiness that you get over going across your cardstock? Then you've got this lovely geometrical kind of shape, and then you've got your bark. Now that is a great little book of textures because it absolutely means that you can take them out. So all you would do is unclip. So you just give it a little unclip and then take off which one it is that you want, then pop it back on and then hang that up. It's a great idea. I love what Ailey and Carol and Jimmy have done with that one. Great idea in having all your little stencils together. I hope they're going to bring more out because look at all that space that's on there, George. There could be a lot more that you add to that, so that would be a great addition to that.
It really would. Storage, you remember our masterclass coming up for you later, but if you want to talk about dreaming storage, then they've got these brilliant A4 pockets for you guys. Perfect for your wonderful storage of your MDF sheets. £9.99, $14.49. Perfect for if you buy the sentiment sheets. You want to keep them nice and safe. In they go. And they're going to stay nice and safe for you in your A4 wallet there. You're getting 10 of those. And you've also got the option of the A5. Again, a brilliant price. You're getting 10 in there. Perfect if you want to keep your little cards in there, if you're keeping projects. Maybe you want to keep your cue cards in there so you know exactly where they are. And then you've got the 8x8 wallet as well. Again, 10 in these. Perfect. Free to put your paper pads of all the different paper pads that you may have got. There we go, get that in there, you know what I mean. 10 in each, all priced at £9.99, $14.49, and you Club Inspire Platinum price on top of that. Right, Debbie, before I left you were busy waxing away.
Yep, I've been
Where are we
waxing.
now?
Yep, I've done a little bit on my Honeypot because I'm going for the Honeypot with this one. So it's just a case of literally lining these up now and sticking them down. Now, me personally, a hot glue gun's really good. However, because they're a delicate one, I probably would use glue. You will need to let your glue... Oh, let me give it a shake again because I realise it's been sat there. You need to let it go tacky and to stick down. But again... just pop that on, little rub round with your fingers and then just place it on. So we're going to go with the Honeypot. Now before I actually commit to sticking it down, I'm actually going to just pop, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop a blob on there and I'm just going to take my finger in and rub that in. Quick and easy. We'll go for the easy option, George.
Yeah.
And the lovely thing is, have a play with the words. Don't have the, you can have them straight if you want, but what about having a little play with them as well? Because this is just a gorgeous collection. We've got with the Honeypot down at the bottom. Let's pop that there. I love the whole idea of this. And this is one of those that you can build up. And like I said, you have it as a full barn sign, so you could use all the elements. Or, George, just use one of them and perhaps having it. So what about you, especially if you craft room doors? I was just thinking straight away, this would look great on a craft room door.
Yeah.
But again, I'm just going to have a play. Messing around with words like I'm doing here, and again just popping a little bit of the glue onto the back. You could of course paint it on with a brush if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, but before I'm actually committing, I'm just going to get my glue on, pop it down and then hold it into place and let that dry and set.
Absolutely. Emma on Facebook, I gave in and bought some of the MDF Dreamies items. They are just adorable. They are beautiful.
They are, absolutely. And then I love the pot because it's all one word, the pot one. So again, I'm just going to pop my glue just onto the back, spread it out. Don't worry about getting messy. Honestly, crafting should be fun, but there is a bit of mess involved, and I love the mess, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I love getting inky fingers and messy fingers, gluey up fingers. It's just great, and I looking absolutely fabulous. I've taken care not to go where my sign is, because if you are using it as one, you'd only need to put your 2 holes in the top, but because if you're going to link these on and build that up, then literally, let me just move that out of the way, and then we're going to build now. We're going to pop his bees on there. Oh, I've got, do you know what I've got as well? I've got a bit of sisal. Do you know the lovely stuff that they bring us?
Yeah.
I'll ask Tracy to get me some out because I love this stuff. It just gives it some real authenticity. And I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And that's mixed media, really, isn't it?
It's all about having a little play with things. So I'm just going to put a bit more glue down there, spread a little bit on, and just hold that down. I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm not going to worry too much because glue obviously dries clear,
Yeah.
especially tacky glue. But you just want to adhere that down in any way. So again, I'm just going to pop that on. And I'm not worrying about it going over the signs or anything like that. I can chop anything excess off there that I don't want to keep. But what I'm just going to do now is pop on. Let's dab him in there.
Rosalind's asked a question. How do the Dreamies hold to spray paint? Well, I imagine MDF. I've spray painted MDF in the past and it's taken very well.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. We used to do the for signs in Chesterfield store. That's what we used to use, and we used to do sprays. So we just sprayed straight directly onto MDF. We didn't coat it. We didn't, we didn't do anything with it to prime it. You can of course prime it if you want to do, but for me, just play. Yeah. Really get stuck in and have a real good play. So again, that's exactly what I'm doing with this. I'm going to pop those on. And once it's stuck, I'm going to just make sure I hold that down. Let it set. It needs to set. And I'm going to pop my other little bee on there as well. So let's pop a bit more glue. But aren't they just fabulous, these? Really fabulous. Such good fun. And I absolutely adore them. So I'm going to put a little one there. Hold that down. And again, just pop my little wings on there.
Yeah.
You all right there, George?
I was just listening.
Oh, right, it's
I was
okay.
getting the instructions on my ears.
Oh, it's okay then.
And I was like, this really concept. I was really listening. So then,
You got
and I couldn't hear it. And then, like, third time, just like, I know what's coming up. I know what we're doing. Second round of the game's coming up next.
I forgot about that.
feeling
Oh, look,
lucky?
you see, I'm getting my craft on. I've completely forgot we've got a game to
I
do.
know, we've got to win. I've got to win.
You've got to win, you cheeky little devil, you. Right, I'm going to bring in my hot glue gun just for my little pieces here. So again, these are a little bit. Debbie, hot glue work. Please work.
Rachel, I'm thinking I will get these to make some signs for my grandkids' Easter egg hunt.
Oh, what a great idea that is.
Yes.
Who said that one?
Rachel Brown.
Fantastic, Rachel. Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my little, especially Safi, she gets so excited about stuff like this. Oh, absolutely fabulous idea. I'm just going to see if I can get me, because for some reason I've got a blockage in my glue gun, and I'm not sure what's causing it. So I'm just going to, just for a second, George.
Yeah, you
just
do
need
that.
a spare
And
bit
don't
of
forget,
cardstock.
under 15 minutes left in the show, we've got the second round of our Say What You See fairy tale special. Myself versus Debbie. It's 4 all as it stands. 5 more questions. Who will win? Obviously me. I'm playing for Team Facebook. Debbie's playing for Team YouTube. Who will win? Shut up, George. Who will win? That is the question. Right, how's your blockage?
Very much a blockage. I'm going to have to ask Tracy because I'll need one for later, but I need a proper glue gun that's I think this one. You see, I'm going to just say it. It's very well loved. And things don't always last forever. So I'm going to ask Tracy to get hold of a new one for me for later on, because I think that is now seeing its very last day. I'm just going to hold it there because I want it to dry. Obviously, I'll thread through my twine later on, but have a play. I mean, this is just one part of it, and all I've used is the papers, used a bit of ink, used the textures, pop a bit of sizel on. I've used some gilding wax, which was the antique gold one, and I've made myself a lovely little sign ready to now add to the rest, and you can start to play with the beautiful papers that are in the collection. So you know, it's a lot of fun, and you've seen me do this from start to finish.
Yeah.
In one fell swoop.
Absolutely. The Hive sign kit, £12.99, $18.99. Leela on YouTube, where did the time go? Where did the time go? It went really fast. Right, let's do the last round because I'm feeling lucky, Debbie. I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to win you. You're going downtown. Going downtown. I'm in that mood. Say what you see. Remember, I'm playing for Facebook. Debbie's playing for Team YouTube. Whoever wins vouchers for their views. So if you're watching on YouTube and Debbie wins, 5 lucky viewers from YouTube win some vouchers. If I win, which is inevitable, then 5 lucky viewers from Facebook will win some vouchers. All you got to do to enter is just comment below during the show. So if you've already commented, you've entered yourself into the prize draw today. It's Say What You See, all about fairy tales. I'm currently at 4, and Debbie is currently at 4. That means it's a draw. Who will win? But we'll find out now. Right then, Debbie, feeling lucky?
Come on, let's give it some welly. Come on.
Here we are,
I'm
number
fighting talk.
6. Here we go, number 6.
Come on.
Yes. So it's all fairy tales.
Oh, I like that one. That's really good,
got it.
George. It's really clever.
God, if I can win this. Right then, Debbie, what have you gone for?
Thumbelina.
I've gone for Thumbelina as well. Of
Yay,
course, it is, of course,
fantastic.
National Fairy Tale Day.
Oh.
Obviously. That well-renowned day. 5 all as it stands. Right then. That's number 6. Pat's just going, come on, George. Yeah, come on, love. Right, number 7. Here we go.
Sorry, I'm going to have to come in closer. Oh, I love that one. That's
Now,
really clever.
listen, do you just want that what it is? You don't want the last little bit?
You what, Lo?
Do you want just what's on the screen? You
I'm
want
fine.
You don't want the other half of the story?
Is there? Well, it's still, you still can be, it can still be, it's fairy tale,
I'm just saying.
maybe characters.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're on about.
I know.
I
So,
know.
what have you put?
Goldilocks.
I put Goldilocks. And I don't know if they wanted Goldilocks.
You were expecting the three bears as well, weren't you?
Of course.
Yeah. Now, do you want
Goldilocks.
George to give them away? Do you want Gorgeous George of the Joystick to give them away to us?
Well,
I mean,
after
come
the
on, he
first
can't
one.
give them all away.
Right then, so 6 all. Right, he's getting a pre-warning saying this one might be a little bit hard. This is where I win it. This is where I
So
win it.
this is going to separate the men from the boys then, is it? What the?
Oh, yes! Yes, yes! Yes!
Right, hang on a minute. Right, wait a minute, because that is my granddaughter's favourite little character on the left-hand side.
So-
Let me just have a little thing.
Say what you see.
Well, I can. But
Say
I'm
what you see.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Have I got a bit of time, George?
Yeah,
Yeah,
time.
just because he's stressing me out a little bit. I can see him there. Look at him, he's getting... Look at him. Let him get in. Look at him.
Sprinkler. Wiggle hips. Right. We got it.
It's very clever, George, what you did. Very clever.
Peter Pan!
Yay! Peter Pan!
Of course.
You were getting a little bit overly cocky there. Oh, he's a little devil. he
Peter
is.
Parker is, of course, Spider-Man.
Well, do you know what it was? It was when I did the pan, and I'm thinking, pan. And then it twigged, because obviously Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Yep, absolutely. Feel like I've redeemed myself this
7
week.
all. Here we go, number 8.
Is this where...
Number 9.
Is this...
Number 9.
This is the last one?
No, it's 2 more. 10. This is number 9.
It's all right.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
I know this one. It's a lovely fairy tale, this. It's a good one, this one. I like this one.
Right. Which one is it? Who is that? Which? I don't know. That's not Margaret. That's not Margaret.
It's the
That's
Princess
Anne.
and the Frog.
Right. Princess and the Frog, of course it
Of
was.
course it is. Oh, I do know me fairy tales,
Right
turns
then.
out. Apart from Beauty and the Beast, and can I just tell you, Beauty and the Beast is my favourite all-time Disney film, and I didn't get that one right.
Right, 8 all. Last one. Here we go.
Oh no,
Here
the
we go.
stress. Oh, I need to come in closer. Hang on a minute. What's that second thing?
Oh, yes.
Hang on a minute. I think this is where you might get, because I can't really see what that middle thing is.
Don't tell her.
It's a whatty? It's a whatty?
Have you took
Oh!
Have you taken
Oh! Oh!
You little, I had that. This was you little. You wait till we're off air.
I don't know if I spelt it right.
I'm not happy. I am not happy. Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
What did he say in your ear?
Oh, do you know what he didn't? He just said a man on a steak. And I just put the two and two together. The skin and the rump. And my favourite part of the steak, can I just tell you as well?
Don't care about steaks. Right, listen. So I should have won that, not fair. Tracy, they're bullying me. Right.
Oh, he's getting face on, Trace. He's getting
Should have
face
that.
on.
9
face,
all.
he's not
It's
happy.
time for the tiebreak.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I should have won that.
I'm not very good with tiebreakers.
Good. Right, here we go. 9 all.
Oh.
What is the tiebreak? Here it comes to find out. Facebook, if it's anything like last week's maths question, here we go then. Here's the tiebreaker. It's 9 all as it stands. How many products, are you joking me?
What?
How many products in the new Sarah's Signature
This is a bit
Vintage
unfair.
Butterfly collection? Now, can I just, it's not elements. It's
Oh,
not
that's,
elements.
do you know, I was,
Right.
George, me and you, right, I
elements.
just need a minute because, do we have to name them? Because
No, I just number.
I'm just going to have to, I need to just write it down in my head. Just give me a second.
Right.
So you've got, and, a minute. Right, okay.
I put a number.
minute.
I know, I'm explaining my thought process. I'm putting a number and I'm sticking with that. And then,
So what?
right, I'm putting my number and I'm sticking with it.
Right, and they got the,
Right, this is it.
and her.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Any time today.
Shut up, you. There's a lot to work. There's a lot to work out here.
I'm going to HR after this. I'm going to do HR after this. Don't you worry.
How much time have we got? Oh, I'm going to make, because
Yeah,
we're going to do it,
much.
haven't we?
Right. I have, it's the Sarah's Signature Vintage Butterfly Collection. Nearest one wins.
Oh, you're kidding.
So I've put
Okay.
18.
And I've put 13.
How many elements or how many products in the new Sarah's Signature Vintage Butterflies collections?
Right. Well, can I just tell you, I should be ashamed if I've got this wrong, because not only did I launch it on Monday, I also did a Facebook Live over in Stockport with it yesterday, and I actually counted out the products. So I might have got that wrong. Oh, God, this could be
Here
really
it is.
shameful. Ah! How did you get that? Look at it. Snatched from victory again. Whoa, it's like a dagger to the heart. A dagger to the heart. I can't, do you know what we're trying to do? We're trying to work
Don't
in
hear
the
it.
order.
Anyway, Facebook, you're the winner!
Yay!
Whoosh. Right, that means that 5 lucky viewers, I'm shouting now, skipping. 5 lucky viewers from Facebook are going to win some vouchers. The wonderful Rachel's on the socials. She will let me know, and then we'll show you who the winners are. I shouldn't have not done that and carry on. We've got another 3 minutes show left, yeah? Guys, that means that 5 lucky viewers from Facebook are going to win. We've not done demo of the show.
We've only done one.
So that's that one.
We've only
That's
done
fine.
one.
I'm so excited. So excited, guys. Right, in an hour and a half back here, loser Debbie, loser, and the winner me are going back for an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of masterclass all about storage. Now, guys, we're not going to tell you how to store your things. What we're going to give you are ideas and some brilliant products which can make your storage life a little bit easier and help you be the best organised crafter you possibly can be. Don't forget, our brand new storage case launched yesterday is that great deal. It's all squished up, it doesn't look really good. When it's all big and plumpy, like me, it's brilliant. This is brilliant. What a great little bag. We'll be showing you more about this, the wonderful travel case. Winners from Facebook, Lorna Fernandez,
Yay!
Suzanne Stevens, Lauren Miller, Suzette Suz, and Sarah Upton. That's Laura Fernandez, Susanna Stevens, Lauren Miller, Suzette Suz, Sarah Upton. That's Lauren Miller, for any confusion. you are welcome. You're going to win yourself £10, $10 into your account. All you've got to do is email there, prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. And we will make sure you get £10, $10. Like we said, an hour and a half's time, me and Debbie are going to be back for a masterclass all about storage. We'll take a closer look at this, the wonderful brand new craft carry case. Great deals, some great bargains. If you want to get ahead of the game, head to the website and you can see what's coming up for you in an hour and a half's time. Don't forget as well, Dreamies stuff is selling, guys, and things will be approaching limited stock as well. But I've got a feeling things may sell out before tonight's show at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Loads of love coming for the show. It's great to have you. Debbie, are you excited for storage?
I am, and do you know, George, absolutely, I am super excited for storage. Big thing for me last year, and I still continue to look for storage solutions, and that's why we've got a great show lined up for you with some amazing bargains as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one too.
We are indeed. Myself and Debbie will see you back here. Make sure you check out those baskets. That is right. I know how many products are in Vintage Butterfly.